Hello, hello. Me and Carol. Hello, hello. I'm going to try and get this picture up here for you. This is the first day we saw 12 babies. And 2 are yellow. Now, the next day, we were quite surprised because now there are 18. She hasn't come up this way yet today. Is that one bird? I'm assuming it's been one bird. She took it all around in the water yesterday. And 18, yes, Marianne and the flock. Can you believe that? It is impressive. That was our miracle on Christmas Eve. And they toe the line, man. She goes, they follow. And when it took them a long while to get all the way across the water, because they're tiny. And then she had trouble getting them up the bank. But they did it, went all the way around, swam back. They're full of energy. I'm surprised. So, Marianne, let me see. I don't know if you saw them. Oh. It's not expanding now. There you go. Amazing. Doug walked down. They're a ways down where they've come from. And the father had them out swimming. So, good morning, Anik. Little duckies, huh? Yes. Now, interestingly enough, a little bit later on the same day, we were at one of the places where you go and get stuff, not BJ's, Sam's. And I'm sitting in the car and he comes out, and here from the feet to the tippy top of the sky were 2 beautiful white angels standing side to side. So he gets in the car and I go, "Did you notice anything?" "Yes, I noticed those big angels that came to see you." We got ducks. We got angels. Just in those gifts were so powerful. So maybe we need to talk about the word gift. Because here we are, New Year's is coming. Carol shared with me something that's supposed to happen on New Year's Eve. You can write it out real quick, Carol, if you want to tell them. I don't want to be the bringer of what news you found, but it's a crazy world. As much as it's so profound in love and spirit, it can be just as wacky in other ways. I mean, we have to all know our hearts. Well, when I got home, what was shown to me, I had just talked to someone about the Melchizedek and it clicked. Who had two angels that he talked about? Melchizedek. So I have to sit and, oh, here, Carol's writing for all of you to know what to do. On New Year's Eve, you look up at the moon. Let me see if I have to expand it. Are you going on? Let me see. I think I wrote it down. And there should be some blue stars that are the Pleiades. So for those of you who do work with me on the Pleiades and fusions, you might want to do that and see what kind of experience you have. I don't, I'm prepared for anything anymore. We're going to go out later today and every day this week and just see what might show up. And you all need to have that in your hearts. You know, you're a child of God and he's always wanting to commune with you. Good morning, Marby. And let's see, everybody else. Annie, Carol. And, you know, I was just quite surprised. I don't know if it's another angel that had more or, you know, sometimes with birth, animals can have them the next day. 18, which is a 9, which is completion, which I think may have something to do with all our planetary thing going on. A little bit too similar, I know, but why not go there, you know? So here she has it all on here. You will see a group of, I think it's 7 blue stars next to the moon as the Pleiades. Yeah. So that'll be powerful. And that's on New Year's Eve when you're out there go, woo! Yeah. I think we realize on a level how old we are as we celebrate different. Whether it was Christmas was a very quiet day. Well, you're going to get a live show New Year's night if you do it. Now, we've had a lot of fog. I don't know. I know everyone lives everywhere, but by nighttime, I cannot see any lights through our little barrier we have. And this morning when I finally opened the windows up there, it was all deep fog. So I don't know how the atmosphere is going to support us in that. Yeah. 7 blue, BLUE stars. All right. So let's talk about gifts today. So take a moment and go into your heart. And what does gift really mean to you? First thing I hear, something special. Something to share. And if anyone else has the special gifts that they had happen, you can share it with us also. But you had to know our mouths were wide open when we started seeing that mother duck go with, and there's 2 yellow ones. There wasn't any additional yellow ones the second day. But we know from the nest in the spring, there was 1 yellow one and it was gone right away. So this mother and father, she must have support and they're not getting eaten, whatever, or dying, whatever happens. Yeah, gift. So I got special, something to share. And I think, because this is coming from Father's voice, the gift we are to ourselves and the world. Yes, I am writing them down. You know, we're all coming upon a time when we're going to be called to do our service to the world, to God. But I don't want you to be frightened of that and not want to be a part of that, because it'll be your greatest joy. Now, 9 is usually known to be completion. But what I know is everything's changing. What once was has now begun a new era of existence. And let's see, there's some below here. Oh, let's see. Marby, good morning. Lauren, did you get to see the pictures of all the little babies? Seven blue, BLUE stars. So let's see. So on your Christmas day, you didn't know if you were getting sick or having a nervous breakdown on Christmas. You didn't feel well, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but there had to be some kind of a evolution in. I just want to show these little babies one more time. Lauren, you got here late. 18 of them, 2 yellow. Some of them have yellow puffs on their chest. We tried looking it up, and they're those birds that are black with the white head and have red on it. I forget the name. But okay. So we're talking about gifts. I took my awareness of still being alive as a gift on Christmas Day. Alive, well, able to take care of myself, all those good things. Yeah. You know, we take it for granted. And I was watching this one ad today, and popcorn's the most absolute worst thing you can eat, that it affects your brain. Thank God I stopped eating that a long time ago. So, no one has an opinion on gifting, huh? Well, my second choice was loving. Do you ever take time and rethink how you're loving? Doesn't matter what. Well, first and foremost should be yourself. Notice I said should. But then there also needs to be a love that is a flow that goes to everything you interact with or perceive or actually what moves through you. You want to start holding your heart and allowing however you see that love to be, whether it's pink love or blue love, and allow it to go out and touch others. Because the more you do that, like I do here, I just allow love to always flow. Whoever it is going to experience it. And that's part of what we're really here to do, is to know that it's safe to love, it's safe to be love, and it's safe to see love in all things. Because some of us tend to see anger or desperation or hurtfulness. And the only way we can change those things is to become in need or awakening to the love that you are. So who has some thoughts about that? Your love, your action in the world. Are you feeling stronger about being a participant in how the earth is growing and humans are? Okay, so you receive some gifts. I want there to come a time, if you choose, to have it not be about a present. Right. Let it be about the love. And as you grow and your love grows, it's going to be the most special part of Christmas and what you get as you grow older and experience and begin to feel love differently. It is the true action. So I have one little grandson. He got an iPhone. He goes, but Yaya, it's not about me getting an iPhone. Now I can talk to you whenever I want. But do you see how he changed it from a gift to a gift of knowing he's going to talk to his Yaya? And we can talk about love and all the soft little animals he loves. He's getting too big, but he doesn't really want to get bigger because, you have a heartfelt space for one and you want to maintain that. All right, so I'm gathering you're not liking my 2 words so much today. So what is it about love that makes you all feel a little uneasy? And are you going to say to me it's too easy to generate? And I would say to you, not so. Not so. It is a very challenging, electrified experience of true love, one that doesn't transform into anything else but a softness and a gentleness. Okay. Now, I don't know how many of you are here, but I don't know if everyone heard me say that until Friday, I'm offering a half-hour healing session for only $40 to whoever calls and sets it up. So far, I've had 4 takers, very powerful. Half hour, 30 minutes for $40. You're going to ask or talk to me about anything. And that's a Christmas gift from me to you. Why $40? Why not free? Because it puts you into participation and being responsible. Yes. So just give us a call. And we've had a lot of fun with our Orlight stone. It's so powerful. It really is. Barbie, good to see you here. Yeah. See, I didn't realize till today I could bring Metatron right here with you. How about that? So you can ask him anything you want. Yeah. White and gold. You can write to me on my email. It's, let me see which, TheoSophia's Wisdom with an S at gmail.com. Okay, TheoSophia's Wisdom at gmail.com. And Tell me what you want, and then we'll get back to you. You see, then I'll have your email to write back to you. You know, Metatron is a very powerful being. His seat is right to the right of God. He kind of is his person. So not such a bad guy to say, hey, can you help me? Because that is his intention, is to help everybody. Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome, Lauren. I'm sure you'll love it. I have a different one. I'm not remembering it in the moment. But TheoSophia is Theosophias, wisdom at yahoo.com. Nope, Gmail. That one's a Gmail. I have a Yahoo one. I can't remember it. I don't usually ever use them. My husband usually takes care. So Douglas will probably write you back. Very good. You know, I had to get a new number because the person where we used to live used my name and address to get credit. And I was getting hundreds and hundreds of calls. So we just changed my phone number. So that's the reason I don't give my phone number out. Who would think? Because it's just over in a different building. So our mail person gave us a hint. So always someone working for you when God's a part of your life. And things always work out. Yes, gift. What would be the greatest gift you could receive? Why, is there a lot of answers for that or what? You could just make a list. What would be really cool to do is put 2025, what I think that would be a miraculous gift. And then next year, pull that same paper out and see which ones happened. Which gift that's on that list did you receive? A lot of participating in classes I've been at is always about either writing yourself a letter or making yourself a list, because that's when you really begin to see how effective what you're doing with your growth is or is not. Because you want to have your consciousness and your ability to have perception and hear very effective, you see. So does anybody have any questions today about any of the things we talked about? Love or the gift? Or did you have a special gift that wasn't planned? These are things when you know you're being touched, especially. And then with the huge angels, I have seen angels in the sky before, but these were two standing right next to each other all the way up the whole sky. I'm not done investigating who that is or what. So lots of possibilities. So did you, Lauren, look up what agate meant? Oh, yes, Marianne had gotten the Babaji first heart mantra. So I asked if she was telling me how much she loved it. So she did. She wrote about it. Knowing truth. She felt complete love. How wonderful. Mm. Well, if you're feeling very depleted, you need to stop and go through your chakras and find out where are they closed. Because everybody, your energy is coming from your aura. And your aura is either strong or weak or unbalanced by how your chakras are spinning. A lot of people don't always realize, why do I have to figure out my chakras? Because if you don't, you'll never be all that you are. People think it's too much trouble, don't want to take the time, don't want to get centered. All that's hogwash. That person isn't going to be of a higher and ever get to being a master. Because it's all about how you become a master of your aura and the energy that moves through it. And that is the truth. So that is a complete gift of love. Yes. Now some of you have, you can go on to Salvaggio on YouTube and just maybe do 10 minutes of each of his. That's working with your whole chakra system and balancing them and awakening them. Or you can learn to do it yourself. Lots of options. Some programs have the chakra system. And you can go through and let them get open. To complain about how you're feeling, and not have opened your chakras, that's a gift you need to give yourself every day. When I met Saint Germain, his partner, she wouldn't even get up till noon because she would get up, go through everything, open her chakras, all these different things, meditate. It would be noon before that's when she would start her day and go out. Yeah, well, that's not going to keep you going for long. You got to get the love and energy going inside yourself. So you need to get rooted. You start bringing that red energy up into your root. That's where you're going to find the energy you need. All the other chakras have other things they'll do. So I'm going to be posting for school to learn that, and you're going to want to sign up if you want to know. Okay. Wow. So anyone having a big New Year's Eve option? Definitely write the letter for New Year's and then take it next year, pull it out, and see what came. But the truth is you're going to have to give it energy also and intention. And my words today, gift and love, are really ones you want to use every day. What's the greatest gift of love you give yourself today? I'm going to say freedom for me. What are you going to say for you? Maybe if you're attempting to eat differently, balanced meal, whatever it is, something everybody has, they need to know that they have to work on it. So you need to put that into an awareness that you do work on it. You do become it. And the more the days go by, the more you become who you are. And you'll feel different in the energy. As you come up into the root chakra, open that, up into the second orange front and back. Now understand, that's emotions. And then as it moves throughout your aura and gets developed, it's how you feel about yourself. It's how you feel about money. So many powerful things. And eventually it is your highest being you can be is at the back of that second chakra, if you ever get to it. Third chakra, I am a child of God. Everybody loves to say, yes, I am. And yet what you don't realize, there's a lot of parts of you that doesn't believe it. And then there's a tug of war. Well, why not? Yes, I do. No, I don't. So there's a lot of work there to be done in that third chakra. Who am I? So when we go up into the heart, the giving, the love, the ease, the simplicity, learning to not have a reaction from people, but learning to love them where they are. And that's what we don't do. At least I see a lot of humans not do that. They don't think about, when you're in a room and they're all argumentative and you've attained to where you understand peace, you can just start sending peace out into the room and it will change. It will change. There is absolutely no doubt in my voice. Been there, done it many times. Yeah. Then the throat is Isis. And God sits in the throat. It's the truth. Isis has the cut of the tongue. Yeah. You don't want to speak things that aren't true. And you want to become as close to your holiness in truth as you can be. And then certainly your vision, how you see. It might start with a soft purple or a violet, but you'll get to where you'll see all colors there and images. And the pink is in the crown. That's the gift of God's everything to you. So if you've been forgetting all about your crown, then where is your insight or your energy or anything coming from? Closed. That should be like a huge, huge, long, wide pink chakra. The gifts that the Lord gives you. So I hope that helps a lot of people. Okay. Well, we need to not try not. You just need to not. You're going to have to give up the trying part for you and do it. As everybody should. The willy isn't going to do it. That duck marches those 18 babies, and you can see they're in a line. When she gets to where she's going, they do kind of come around and hover her, but when she starts walking, they become a line again. They know what they're doing. We need to do these chakras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's all remember they go to 12. Who has recognition that has done 12? There's something to figure out for yourself. Because they all need to be open. They all need to be awake and doing. Not just sitting and being idle. So, personality and ego. 2 things we do not need in this world. And humans are raised to believe in our personality and our ego, that we need to be built up to be somebody. And when you're just being truthful and loving, that means you are. And the final thing I want to mention today is surrender. If there's any place you need to do first, it's surrender. You might say to me, surrender to what? Surrender your beingness as a human being. Let it all just flow into the earth and be clear and free. And don't have to have certain thoughts that you can observe and allow. That's the greatest gift that you each can give yourself on this new era of the next year coming, is to surrender. Surrender your heart, surrender every chakra. And you can ask the angels and God just show me how. Show me what that looks like. Help me. Take me there. Let's do it together. And your world and your life will definitely change. So let's see if anyone has a question. Yes, Happy New Year's. Probably will be very quiet here for us. We're really not in that. What we're probably going to be doing is giving each other readings, because it's a very powerful time, especially if the Pleiades are going to be out. You know, the journey on the path to light is not a here today, there tomorrow. No, it's you find a new place and you got to work on it and travel with it, see how it feels, see what it shows you. And as you do these things, your chakras keep opening and opening, and your vision becomes real, and your strength and your root becomes valid. A lot of many things. Very good. So that is, let me see. So that is Complete Gift of Love. I don't know what the question, the talk was. I'm sorry. Yeah. So depletion is, there's energy in your chakras that is not open, it's not spinning. Well, in my journey, the one time that I know I wasn't sleeping, but in Egypt, and it's deep within your soul, if you were ever in Egypt, would be in gold hieroglyphics on the wall. So you'll have to ask yourself, is that where you venture to? And then if so, you have to ask yourself if there's something from that Egyptian time that you need to remember. But I have seen that image for a lot of people and working with them, so I have come to some level of assumption, and always could be wrong, that that is someone who's had an Egyptian life. And be prepared. It could be good or bad. Who's to know? But no, usually it's all in gold. Black writing, I don't know. Black in spiritual energy is not always a good thing. So you'll have to ask your higher self to help you work with it to figure it out. Yeah. What color was the wall if the writing was in black? So you want to ask which chakra it's in and what it's about. You just have to ask the question and be open to allow the answer to come. Yeah, I don't understand that answer. So are you saying it was in the living room? I say messages that are about life are in your soul, which is within the heart. And that's where you would find that. So you're going to have to talk to your higher self, which can introduce you to your soul and find out what that all is that you're talking about. Okay, again, I'm saying it's in my perception of spirituality, it's not in a room of your house, it's inside consciousness. Yeah. If it has a spiritual meaning, it isn't in your room in a house, it's within a room inside your consciousness. Do you understand? Does everybody get that? As you're growing, you're awakening and opening a doorway into the soul to bring it its completion. Okay, she gets it. But you cannot ever think you can become dependent on another person to fulfill your energy. You need to instead work on your own energy field to be rooted and have that energy flowing for yourself. Because you're not going to get where you want to go expecting it from others. Okay? So send sweet thoughts to my little ducks. And if anything changes, I'll show you tomorrow. But no other questions? You're all good? Mm-hmm. Anyone know what they're getting for a gift for New Year's? When we were little, we'd always also get New Year's Day. We'd have tangerines and watch the big Macy's parade. Yeah. And then my mom would have special things. Heaven rest her soul. My mother works, not that she's working, but she lives in a rose garden in heaven. It's really beautiful. The ladies that are there, as you would guess, have a loving heart. Yes, I must have gotten it naturally, eventually. Not when I was younger. All right, so Lauren is asking for a card. So Lauren, I'm going to ask for a card for the group on your behalf. So I want to show the card to speak to you about your heart, and then for all other people who are here who feel the same. Wow, success. Whatever you want to have it be, the light went on too. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. Very good. Yeah, I mentioned a few of those, however you want to do it. But then you have to check next year to see what happened. Because you work on a year asking for clearing the parts of you that would have a part of that. But look at that beautiful yellow orange light. And this is because you're going to take positive action. I focus on the beauty in me. That's one of the first things I said. And I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go and entrust to God. What a powerful thought. Yes, we're going to pick the third one, final one. That's going to give you some guidelines. I wonder who that was asking for them. I pulled your card again. Yay. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my faith to God, and my faith is rewarded. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. You know, we are all special. But we have to work at it to let that specialness come out. Because however and whatever lessons it was for you or your parents or your school teachers or whomever, it might not have all come out in perfection. But now you can do that. You can go through each chakra, discovering the perfected self. So, however you want to take the words we said today for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, write out a list. Having an intention of what you want it to be about. Put it in an envelope and have 2027 written on it. Because that's what's going to be coming. Amazingly, right? I can't imagine I ever thought to be here on this day. But we have 18 little ducks that are all waiting on our energy to help them grow. So if you would, think of them and protect them. And we'll see what happens. Usually before long, there's only 2 or 3. Haven't seen them today. There's also 7 older geese who were born here who still live here. So they may have a good troop of people, meaning geese or ducks, to protect them, and we'll see what happens. I was shocked when I saw her starting to go out over that lake because they just put up a warning that there's a alligator in the lake. Some say, yeah, no, they just do that. But those little geese are this big, and that would be like a nibble. So our session tomorrow will be my New Year's gratitude. Okay. All right. So I will see you all tomorrow. It'll be messages. And if there's anyone who didn't get their Christmas gift yet from me, you just have to TheoSophia's wisdom at gmail.com. And it's $40 for half an hour. It's usually $80. So it's a huge discount. And you can just ask me whatever you want. Doesn't matter. All right. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a great Christmas. And just as powerful, New Year's. Don't forget, from what Carol said, check on New Year's night near the moon, look for blue stars. And that'll give you a clue where the Pleiades are. All right. Many blessings to everybody. Thank you for coming today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.